Hello and welcome back to WillYouPressTheButton.com. So let's see, let's jump right in here. Will you press the button if you are genetically perfect? You do not have any family history of cancer, heart disease, etc. You're not allergic to anything, and you do not have to shave or use deodorant because you do not have those genes. But you are not allowed to exercise, work out, or play any sports. So just because you don't have a family history of cancer, heart disease, etc., doesn't mean you can't get it. You're less likely to get it, but you're still not guaranteed not to get it. And as to exercising, working out, and playing sports, I don't really exercise that much. I've been exercising a lot more lately. Walking, I started, jogging more, push-ups and stuff like that, and just like it's just becoming springtime now, so it's like I was in the house all day or all winter and couldn't really do much, so I was just kind of working on like push-ups and stuff like that over the summer or over the winter. So now springtime's coming out, I'm exercising a lot more, getting back into peak sports shape. As to playing sports, I don't particularly like sports. I like playing it with friends. The only two sports that I really love and get into are kendo and my absolute favorite, volleyball. If I did this in the last episode, I will show you guys this. But my favorite, one of my favorite animes as of right now, it was right there. I could have just clicked it. Um, I don't remember how to spell it. Here it is. Hayako. It is a volleyball anime. It centers around this team Karasuno, and their dream is to get to nationals. It is some of their seniors' final years here, so some of them this is their last tournament, so they want to top it, and they're called the Black Crow or the Crows because the Broken Crows or the Fallen Crows, because they were had a really good team, then they started sucking, and now they're coming back from the brink of despair as to get good. So I will not press the button because I love playing volleyball and that has inspired me incredibly. Actually, you know what? No, that's a kind of good one though. Will you press the button if you get a girlfriend, life, job, house, and generally a good life, but you can never play video games ever again? Seeing as how I want one of my jobs to be YouTube and Let's Play, I couldn't really do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say no. I would love to get, and just because it says girlfriend does not mean wife. Um, life, generally good. What is a good life? Like having a job that I love, and YouTube is a job that I love. So I can't all in good conscience press the button. But that was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. You can have every pair of shoes you want forever. They all make squeaky shoe noise. I'm not a big shoe fan. I normally just bought my shoes from like Walmart or Kmart or somewhere, just getting a pair of loafers, that look nice. I have like one pair of dress shoes, just in case I have to go out somewhere looking spiffy. I get a nice pair of sneakers, Skechers. I got a pair of working boots, but my general, I just actually got my work shoes. They're like these grip strength ones, for working like with grease and stuff. I was working at Wendy's for a while, um, but those were the ones I've been more or less using. And before that, I was using loafers. I didn't really care about shoes. I actually just very got my very first pair of Vans. I was debating whether to get what do they call them? Those high top ones, not Jordans. The ones that kind of look like Vans. The other Converse. I was thinking like Converse or Vans or something. They didn't have my size in Converse, so I just got Vans. But I'm not too into shoes. But if I could have any pair of shoes that I wanted, I really wouldn't mind a squeaky shoe noise because most of my shoes make a squeaky shoe noise. So I'll press the button. 49% of people agree. Wow, that's pretty split. Half-Life 3 release. It's only for Gento. Oh, I gotta Cortana this thing. Tall Penguin. Wait. Huh? 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 What is Gentoo? Gentoo? Oh, Linux. Um, I never played Half-Life 3 or Half-Life at all, and I never used Linux. So I'm gonna say no, just because like I don't use Linux or Gentoo. Um, you become a millionaire, but you can never eat your favorite food again. I don't particularly have a favorite food. I kind of like all food. The only food I don't really like though is eggplant. Um, like I'll eat like any other vegetable besides eggplant. Like that's like the only food um fish really I don't really eat. Once in a while I'll eat it. And eggplant. Those are like the only things I can't really eat. Um as to my favorite food, I don't really have a favorite food. If I did, I would have to choose um it's a pasta with sausage, cheese, tomatoes. It's so good. It's an old family Italian recipe. It's so good. Um, but there are a lot of foods that I like and that I think are so good. So like, does that mean I would have to call them my favorite and never be able to eat like any of those foods again? That would be like I can barely eat anything anymore. So I'm gonna have to say yes. I'll press the button. That's a pretty good dilemma. Would you press the button if you can fall asleep instantly and always wake up feeling rested and refreshed, but you can only be awake for 12 hours a day? Being awake 12 hours a day. Okay, so for some, I don't know, because you need like 8 hours of sleep. Um, if you have less than 4 hours of sleep, your brain does not function properly. So sleeping 8 hours a day is like the normal requirement, is like this is the safe level to get. So if you're sleeping for 8 hours, there's 24 hours in a day. Um, 24, 16. So that means you would normally be awake for 16 hours a day. So in work, like if you're working a full-time job Monday through Friday, that's about 8 hours. Or if you're in school, like high school or something, it's about 8 hours. That means you would normally have about 8 hours out of school or out of work to do stuff. But if you only had 12 hours a day, that would be minus 4. So you would only have 4 hours a day to do whatever you needed to do, whether it be getting errands done, getting homework done, trying to maintain a social life, volunteering, or eating, doing whatnot, going to the bathroom, watching TV, me time, video games, hobbies, whatever. I'm gonna have to say no, just because I can't fit everything I have in 8 hours, let alone 4 hours. So, but that was a pretty good dilemma. Like, it's a pretty good dilemma. You could drive any car you want, but you can't bring a girl into it. What would be the point then? We would have to use. Well, if she has a car too, then it wouldn't be too bad. Like my dream car is a 2008 Bentley Continental. That's such an amazing car. I saw it in Need for Speed Pursuit, I think it was, for the Xbox 360. I think it was like an older one. And I've been in love with it ever since. It's such an amazingly awesome car. Um, I can't bring a girl into it, but I can bring like guys, like I can bring my guy friends into it though. So like I don't particularly have too many. Like I do have a few friends that are girls, but none that I would really be giving rides to. Um, would like if I get a wife though, like would this still apply? Would I be able to bring her in? Or my daughters? Or would I have to like would she have to actually purchase a car and would we have to drive her car? Granted, I guess that wouldn't be too bad because I know a lot of families have two cars and like the wife drives one, the husband drives the other and like they like hop into each other's car and they drive to whatever social interactions they may have. So yeah, I would press that button. I would press that. I'd hit that. That was a pretty good dilemma. Um, okay, so this is a rather long one. Would you press the button if you could be given a sack full of cash from your area and travel back in time for a week of shopping for super cheap goods and soon to be rare collectibles, but you only appear anywhere between 10 and 50 years ago. Any currency that should not yet exist at the time of arrival will be replaced with poisonous spiders. You cannot examine the money before going back in time. Well, then that person, whoever gave us the money, could screw us over. I wouldn't do that. That's annoying. No, I would not press the button. And 58% of people agree with me. I don't really like that one. You will never die, but everyone will know your worst secret. Well, okay, so I'm not even going to touch on the worst secret part, but I will touch on the not dying part. I don't particularly want to live forever. As surprising as that sounds, like I wouldn't want to because like I know like a lot of YouTubers have done will you press the button and they've all said more or less the same thing, but I couldn't imagine like watching everyone I care for die. That is like the one of the most depressing things ever. I couldn't live through that. So I will not press the button. 49% of people agree with me. Wow, that is a split tie. Only a few hundred. How much is that? For a less than 800 between. But that was a pretty good one. Um, you lose weight and receive $5,000 for every pound you lost, but you will always carry your dirty stars in your mouth. Holy crap, no. That is weird and stupid. You have all. Would you press the button to have all 7 Harry Potter books, but you cannot read? I love reading, but I never read the Harry Potter books. Don't plan on it. I saw a couple of the movies. Didn't really interest me. No, I didn't want to press. Good grief! So you can't even press it. Um, I wouldn't press the button normally. Will you press the button if you are given an unlimited budget to create a movie, but if it is not fashionably received, you will lose everything and die broken alone? Well, it's story of my life right now, so, well, JK, JK. Um, I think I can make a good movie. I have some good ideas. It wouldn't be a long movie, maybe. Like, I could make short films, but, making a long film, I could get, like, the best actors, though. I could get the best screenwriters. I could best get the best script people, the best directors. Like, I could get all of them. So, like, unlimited budget. So yeah, let's do it. Just do it. Yeah, right. This guy gets me, or Fion gets me. Hire all the good actors and directors and whatnot. Yeah, that works. You become a genius. I am a genius right now, but you have to be in the wheelchair the rest of your life. No, because I'm already a genius. Someone probably put that. I would invent a way to walk again. Tell Stephen Hawking that. So basically, I become Professor Xavier. Bring it on. Screw walking wheelchairs are more fun anyway. What's wrong with a wheelchair? Stephen Hawking is in a wheelchair. So Stephen Hawking depends on why you're in a wheelchair. I'm already a genius. There you go. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, that was a pretty good one. Will you press the button if you become the most attractive person in the world, but you have the most annoying voice and laugh ever? Okay, so this is a debatable question. So so I'm gonna leave this to you guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. Would you press the button or wouldn't you? So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, smash that like button. It really helps us YouTubers out. Don't forget to comment because I always love seeing how you guys get in the comment involved in the comment section and tell me how I'm doing. Just remember no cursing, no name calling, no bad tudes. I want to keep this place as clean as we can for as long as we can. And don't forget to share because sharing really is caring. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to subscribe because I always love seeing how you guys get involved in our community. So thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, I will see you in whatever comes next. Until next time, bye bye, bye bye.